The film opens in the summer of 1968 at a small village in Uttar Pradesh. Phoolan is married to a 20-something-year-old man called Puttilal Aditya Srivastav, though child marriages were customary during that time. Phoolan's mother Mula, Savitri Rayakwar, objects to the timing of the match. Phoolan's aging father Devideen, Ram Charan Nirmalka, conforming to his culture, regrettably disagrees, and Phoolan is sent off with Puttilal. Phoolan is exposed to some sexual and exploitative abuses, including the caste system. Phoolan's family, as well as Puttilal's family, belong to the lower-ranked Malla subcaste. The higher-ranked Thakur caste takes the lead in social and political situations. Puttilal is physically and sexually abusive, and Phoolan eventually runs away and returns home. As Phoolan grows older, she faces incidents of non-consensual fondling and groping from the Thakur men, whose parents make up the panchayat or village government. At the next town meeting, the panchayat wield their patriarchal authority to banish Phoolan from the village, since she will not consent to the sexual advances of the higher caste males, who treat her like subhuman chattel. Accordingly, Phoolan lives with her cousin Kailash, Saurabh Shukla. En route to another village, she encounters a troop of Dakus, bandits, of the Babu Gujjar gang, led by Vikram Malla Mastana, Nirmal Pandey. Phoolan stays with Kailash for a while but is eventually compelled to leave. Angry and hopeless, Phoolan goes to the local police to try to have her ban lifted. But she is beaten, molested, and arrested by the police, who rapes her while in custody. The Thakurs put up bail and have her released. But, unknown to her, the bail is a bribe, paid, through the police, to Babu Gujjar's gang, and Babu Gujjar arrives to collect his prize. In May 1979, Phoolan is abducted by Babu Gujjar. Anirudh Agrawal. Gujjar is a physically imposing man and a ruthless, predatory mercenary. Although Gujjar's lieutenant Vikram is sympathetic towards Phoolan, Gujjar indiscriminately brutalizes and humiliates her, until one day Vikram catches him raping her, yet again, and shoots him in the head. Vikram takes over the gang, and his empathy for Phoolan eventually grows into a mutually respectful mature adult relationship. All goes well until Thakur Shri Ram, Govind Namdeo, is released from prison. Thakur Shri Ram is the real gang leader, boss of the erstwhile Gujjar. Shri Ram returns to his gang, and while Vikram receives him with respect, Shri Ram bristles at Vikram's egalitarian leadership style and covets Phoolan. Around this time, Phoolan revisits her former husband Puttilal, and with Vikram's help, abducts him and exacts her justice for his rape and abuse. Beating him up, she shares her closure with Vikram. Uddharan Chennai. In August 1980, Shri Ram arranges to have Vikram assassinated, and abducts Phoolan, bringing her to the village of Bamai. Phoolan is repeatedly raped and beaten by Shri Ram and by the rest of the gang members. As punishment for her disrespect for his previous advances, and for her audacity at being equal, the stunning and disturbing final humiliation and punishment is that she is stripped naked, paraded around Bamai, beaten, and sent to fetch water from the well, in full view of the village. Uddharan. A severely traumatized Phoolan returns to her cousin Kailash. She recovers gradually and seeks out Man Singh, Manoj Bajpai, an old friend of Vikram Malla. Man Singh brings her to another large gang, led by Baba Mustaqim, Rajesh Vivek. She relates her history to Baba and asks him for some men and weapons to form a gang. Baba Mustaqim agrees, and Man Singh and Phoolan become the leaders of the new gang. Uddharan. Phoolan leads her new gang with courage, generosity, humility, and shrewdness. Her stockpile and her legend grow. She becomes known as Phoolan Devi, The Bandit Queen. In February 1981, Baba Mustaqim informs her of a large wedding in Bamai, with Thakur Sri Ram in attendance. As Phoolan departs, Baba Mustaqim warns her to remain low-key. Phoolan attacks the wedding party and her gang exacts revenge on the entire Thakur clan of Bamai. They round up the men and beat them up. Many of the men are finally shot. This act of vengeance brings her to the attention of the national law enforcement authorities. In New Delhi, the top police officials now begin a massive manhunt for Phoolan, and Thakur Sri Ram relishes the opportunity to come to their aid. Udharan. The manhunt claims many lives in Phoolan's gang. They are ultimately forced to hide out in the rugged ravines of Chambal without any food or water. Phoolan evaluates her options and decides to surrender. Her terms are to have her remaining mates protected and provided for. The women and children in particular. The film ends with Phoolan's surrender in February 1983. The end credits indicate that all the charges against her were withdrawn, including the charges of murder at Bamai, and that she was released in 1994.